So how big is the battery in this? What's the range? And
So your range, and I more often speak to the range size, but 2-pack and 3-pack on this size bus, your range mileage wise, you're going to look for that 2-pack around, call it 125, 135 as your listed range, 175 for your 3-pack. Depending on kind of driver behavior and driver familiarity, and as they get better, those can push up significantly, right? Not uncommon for the 3-pack to see over 200 miles of range.
Where's Ride based out of?
So Ride is the North American offshoot of BYD.
Okay.
We're building these in Lancaster, California, so about 2 hours away.
So you've been doing battery packs and electrification for a long time and a lot of volume.
A long time, yes. And building school buses new as of, I believe, 2021. But they've been manufacturing, building transit buses here in the
Yeah, I
US.
was going to say coaches and transit buses for quite.
Yeah.
We also have the battery factory.
The
in
battery
Lancaster.
factory. So
In Lancaster,
yeah.
yes.
It's in Lancaster. So I always forget about the battery factory. I probably should. It's important as well. But yeah, definitely, a lot of the, even around here, the city of Anaheim and Disney buses or BYD/Ride comes in 3 different types, I would say. So type A is your kind of shorter bus. About ours is a 30-footer, which is actually a large type A. And then this kind of, 75-80% of buses in the country are type C, which is this bus. The standard that we see came from those old chassis that were like dirt cheap. That's why Bluebird and Thomas and everybody put a hole on it. And then the flat front type D, which is kind of more of your transit bus. And you don't see those everywhere. Typically a West Coast bus. But Ride's making all 3. With some variations in spec to each. The Type C comes in a 36 or a 39 footer. So there's about 450 Ride yellow buses deployed and operating nationwide, with about that many more coming, set to be delivered this year.
Okay. So your production's about 400 or 500 a year.
Based on order volume, yeah. I think that's just kind of where it is. I think it can scale. The plan is to build school buses separately and independently off a different line, right? But in a different building, right? Next door. So